On this Food City Friday, Chef Julie joins us in the daytime kitchen. And you know, with all of the cold weather that's been going on, we're in the midst of winter right now. Spring is on the horizon, but with all of these colder days, man, some chicken soup really hits the spot.
It really does. I think soup's good all the time, but in the winter, I think that's when it really hits just right. And what I wanted to show, recently I had a little get together at my place in December.
Okay.
I was behind in my little plans. I threw some soup together in about 15 minutes, and I got so many compliments on my soup, and I thought, y'all, this was real simple. So I thought I would share some of those little secrets, little time-saving tips where you can get a good soup with a lot of flavor, but you don't have to go to a lot of work.
Oh, I like that.
Yep.
I like
so the first thing, I'd like to saute some aromatics here. And I've got avocado oil. That has become my go-to oil.
Really?
Yes, because it is a high heat.
Right.
In fact, it even says right on here, high heat cooking oil. So you can get this up to a higher heat and it won't smoke on you.
Nice.
There's good benefits to avocado oil.
Some healthy fats in there.
Yes. Now I'm going to add in some celery and carrot.
Okay.
And some onion. Now this was already chopped for me because I didn't chop it. Food City chopped it.
Food City did, and they're shortcuts.
See? And this is their soup starter right here.
Love
you can just buy that, y'all.
Yeah.
And just save yourself.
You can start soup, but you can start a lot of recipes.
You can start a lot of recipes with this kind of thing here. So the other thing I like about avocado oil, it has a neutral flavor.
Yeah.
So it's just a good all around.
It's not going to overpower what you're cooking.
It's not. Now, you can use olive oil or something else. That's perfectly fine. But that's just kind of become my go-to.
I got you.
This is my little salt cellar that I use.
You know, I have one just like that.
Do you?
Yes,
Does yours have a little spoon?
It does not have a spoon.
Did your dogs find it and put chew marks on the end?
I don't know if we should have told that or not.
Well,
but
it's a clean spoon, y'all. I cleaned it, but I have some little puppy teeth marks on here when they were little. They found
those are memories.
Those are memories.
Yes.
Anyways, I put some salt on there.
No, I just usually reach in there and do like this.
Well, you can do that. I usually use my. Now, see, I'm more hygienic. All right, and this is my little pepper grinder, so I like to go ahead and put some grinder. When I am making anything, pretty well, not baking, but cooking anything, I salt as I go.
Right.
I want to make sure that each thing I add is seasoned right, and then I adjust at the end. I don't like to just make the whole thing and at the very end throw in some salt. It's just not going to work as well.
Right.
The other thing I like to have in here is garlic, okay?
Ooh.
And we got some garlic cloves here. I'm going to let you load up my little garlic press.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll let you put that right in there.
Now, do you do one or two in these?
As many as will fit.
As many as will fit.
And sometimes you have big cloves, and sometimes you have little cloves. And so
I got to get the little thing.
You got to get that little thing in there.
I got to get the little thingy in there.
Yep.
Okay,
here we go. And then just do it right over
you ready?
there. Yep. And then you can take it and just kind of put it against the edge there, and that'll get that last little bit off.
There you go.
That'll work for us.
I was going to. More?
You can put some more in there. There's never too much garlic. I love garlic.
I love garlic, yeah.
I do too.
Especially in wintertime cooking.
And you can already smell this. I know y'all can't smell it. But just that, that right there is just so wonderful. I was going to show folks how to take a big thing of garlic.
Yeah.
You just press down with your hand and break it apart. Now, if I was over there, it'd be a little quicker. See? Came apart. And then I take my favorite tool, which is not to hurt your husband with. But you just take it and I just bash it like that. And then that
opens up.
Opens it up. It takes the thing off. It cleans it really fast. So that's my little tip for how I do garlic.
Okay.
But anyway, this is going to cook for a bit. The star of the show is the chicken.
Okay.
And the chicken I got from a rotisserie chicken. This is a big time saver and a flavor maker. Because in that chicken, when you open it up, you're going to see some juices at the bottom. And if yours has been in the fridge like mine was, those are going to congeal almost like Jell-O because it's natural bone broth.
Yes.
And that's the meat. I take every little bit of the liquids that are from it and I add it to my stock as well.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you cut up the meat. This is just one breast from one rotisserie chicken.
Okay.
That's it. And I add that in there too. And you can add as much chicken as you want to add, but you've got that wonderful flavor. Another option, they have smoked rotisserie chicken.
Yes, they do.
And that adds another beautiful layer of flavor. I like to add a little bit of corn. This is about half a can of corn here.
Not only are you getting different flavors, you're getting different colors in there.
That's
you're also getting different textures. I like that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And in mine, I like to add a little bit. This is a quick cook brown rice, but you could add potatoes, you could add pasta, you could add quinoa, you could add lentils. All of those things are going to cook pretty quickly. It only takes about, I'd say, 15 minutes or so for those to kind of cook once they start to simmer.
Right.
And then, of course, we've got to add chicken broth, which comes out of here. So,
all right. Well, we're going to put this in there. We're going to come back here in a little while. Let it cook. Show you how we're going to finish all this soup up. Folks, it is definitely a winter comfort food. It is chicken soup. We're going to show you how that Chef Julie does it a little later or in the show. But you can check out everything you see right here at your local Food City and by going to foodcity.com.